Yeah, here we are. We're at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We're going to end up here next weekend. We're racing in OUSCI, and we've been waiting a long time to get here. The Evo's here, along with James Shipka's Camaro and a couple other cars that are traveling with us. And it's us and the new Optima trailer, so the brand new one. So can't wait to see that set up. But more importantly, I can't wait to see the Evo in its normal habitat here, and we'll get some shots around and preparing for SEMA, and then flip-flopping over to go racing. This has been a long process. I always fully intended on painting the car, even when we wrapped it. The only reason we wrapped it is because we didn't have time to paint it and do it right. So I wanted to do a color change on the car from the get-go, and it was purely to get better design and engineering points. And then we just kept working from there. I think really the saving grace was, maybe having a problem and not even making NOLA, and then making the decision, to park the car and just flat get it ready for the OUSCI and get it ready for the booth at Willwood. We've made a lot of modifications to the car. We've changed everything on the interior. The engine bay is just phenomenal. It's beautiful. It really, really is a show car. It's completely different than what everybody's used to seeing. So, look at it. It's a four-door mom's car, again, like I've always said, but I'll tell you what, it's a beast underneath that hood. Oh, we got an invitation from Willwood Brakes to be in their booth here at SEMA, and that's really quite an honor to be able to do that. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people coming to the show are going to be able to see our car. So we really had to turn the wick up and prepare the car for that, not just for race prep, but now we've had to turn it into a show car and really make it a SEMA car. Now, you want to take a look inside? Let's check it out. You can see we've painted the side door panel here to match the leather inserts of the seats here. And we talked about this at Putnam Park, but you haven't really seen the thing all tricked out. One of the cool things that we did to make this special was, check this out. We put a stereo in it, and it plays our videos that we've produced all year long. One of my criteria was I could care less about navigation systems and how Sirius radio is going to play over it. My main sticking point is that it had to play video, and it does. So we've got a 7-inch, basically TV screen in the center of the dash that looks really cool and clean, and it plays our videos. So you turn on the key and our videos start showing up, and we've got all the webisodes loaded on there that feature this car. So it's pretty cool, and I hope it impresses the people that it has to impress. You think they're going to like this at SEMA? Think the judges are going to like it? I think they will. One of the other things that we've done is we painted the car. We took the wrap off and we painted it with gloss black PPG paint. So it looks like a professional job. We changed a white Evo, which was rare. They only made 179 white Evo RSs in 2006. And this is the only black one in existence that's been painted. So it's a one of one now. And I really wanted to paint it because doing a full color change on a car is harder than just painting a car from scratch. So, you've got to make it look like it was black from the beginning, or else you get dinged in points. So we hired Triworks out of Nashville, and they did a fantastic job on the paint. And then I knew that all our sponsors, stickers, and so forth would really pop off of that car. And one of the finishing touches that we did was we did a 3D printing exercise and created our badge on the front of the grille of the car, and it shows Showtime. Doesn't show Evo, doesn't show Mitsubishi. This is a Showtime car. It's no longer a Japanese import. It's a Showtime car from Nashville. So if you look in your mirror and you see this coming, just make sure you get out of the way. Well, we're at the truck stop right outside the Speedway here, and we're unloading the Evo. Spent the night here last night. Looks like everything's intact, so it's load-in day at SEMA. So we're gonna We're a little bit over a quarter of a tank of fuel. You got to be below a quarter tank to park it inside, or else the fire marshals kick you out of the place. So we're going to drive it into town and drive it to the back of the building there and put it in the Willwood booth. I now know what's truly the hardest driving experience out there. It's not autocross, it's not speed stop, it's not the road course. It's having to back your way in through the front door of SEMA and back it into the spot right here without scratching anything or hitting somebody else's car. That takes a professional. Well, first of all, I'm really happy and thankful to Willwood to have us in their booth. You know, they're pretty important to the aftermarket community, and they build a great product, and for us to be representing them is just huge. But it helps them, and the reason why they want us here is that we represent a whole new market segment for them. You know, this import market, it's a younger group of kids coming up, and you know, they don't really know a lot about Willwood. So this is a perfect segue for them to show off a car, especially one with this capability. And so they'll be checking this car out and say, wow, man, I want that on my Evo. I want that on my Subaru. So it's a whole different market segment for these guys.